Alright, and week 4 is the Dhamaka week because you have this pattern printing. So you know this pattern printing is something like this will definitely give you a cognitive development. Like I'll be showing you different pattern printings, okay, like how to print a K, how to print a greater than symbol, less than symbol, and how to print a special characters, alphabets, triangles, hollow triangles, diamonds, all those things, okay. And also I have been showing you the number patterns. Instead of special characters, I'll be showing you the numbers, Pascal triangles, Playot's triangle, chessboard matrix, left to right diagonal in the image. You can create your own image by choosing the pixel values and zigzag patterns. So all those advanced concept, but easy to learn, okay, fun to learn. So these are the concept. It is in the week 4. So the week 4 you have all the codes which will give you a fun while learning. All right, so with this 4th week we'll be wrapping this course. So at the end of each week you'll be having this quiz. You attend and try to tweak and turn the programs which I have given you to generate your own code and have your repository filled with the codes. Right, printing special character pattern or any character patterns, okay. So let me explain you the task and let us get into the MATLAB coding later, okay. So if I say I have to print the character like star or hash or dollar, or it may be some numeric like 0, 1, 2, anything, okay, or alphabets like D, E, G, anything. So any of these things, any one of these things I have to print like this way. In first line only one thing, in the second line 2 times, in the third line 3 times. As the line increases, the character should also increase in the same manner, okay. So this way I have to print, okay. So I should pass the number of lines I need. For example, 8 lines I need, and the character which I want to print. For example, I need to print G alone, so I'll be passing the G in a single quotes, okay. So if I pass this input to my function, then it will give me like this way, this output. For first line 1G, then 2G, then 3G, then 4, okay. So let me just okay. Then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, okay. So this is how I should print, okay. So you can give any characters here within a single quote, so that's it, and the number of lines you have to specify, okay. So this is how our program will be working. So let me explain you the code. I have written the code already. So I don't have any output variable here, and the function name is special underscore character underscore pattern, and I have two input variables, one is x and one is y. So x is nothing but the number of lines, okay, and y is nothing but the characters which I need to give to the function. It will be within a single quote, okay. Now I will start with a for loop, okay. So for loop it starts from 1 till x, okay, this x number of lines, okay. Again inside I have given again one for loop, okay. So in which can you see 1, and it starts from 1 and it goes till the I, okay. If it is I is 2, I is equal to 2, then j will go from 1 is to 1 is to 2, that is 1 time, then 2 time, okay, second time. So that many times it prints the character which I given in the y, okay. So once this is done, it goes to the new line, okay. So inside this loops, whatever number of times it is there, it just prints in the same line, okay. Once it exits this loop, then it will print the star in the next new line, okay. So this is the program, okay. Now let us run this and see, okay. So as we given in the whiteboard, so let us give 8 and g, okay. So x is equal to 8, okay. Now I'm just going to pass it to this g, okay. So capital G I'm giving. So now can you see it is printed, okay. Now I'm going to give x to be 8, and G to be some hash. Okay, so can you see here? Okay, now I'm going to give X to be 10. Okay, a little bigger, and this to be what we can give. We have given alphabets, special character. We can give some numerical value, like we can give 5. Okay, so this is how our program will work. Okay, so this is simple pattern, and I'll be dealing with the more complex pattern in forthcoming sessions. Okay, so as of now you learn and make sure you don't have any doubt in this program. Okay? Printing special character from right to left. Okay, so yesterday also we have printed the special characters. The character which we give to the function here, today also the character which we give to the function will be printing from right to left diagonally. Okay, so this is the task. Let me explain you the task by drawing. So if I give 6, okay, 6 times the star should be printed from right to left, or let us say star. Okay, it should be printed from right to left diagonally. Then my output will be this way. So this will be my output. Okay, 3 and 6. So if I say 6 comma 6 again, okay, if I want to print 6 times, then it will be like this way. Okay, so this is how the output will be. Okay, so for this kind of output, let us see how I have programmed. Okay, so this is my program. Okay, the function name is special character pattern diag, so underscore is there, and also I have given 2 input variable. One is X, which says the number of lines it should be printed, and Y is nothing but the character which I give to the function. It can be any special character, or it can be either numeric or alphabets, anything, but it should be within a single quotes. Okay, so see here I have just used 2 for loops. Okay, so one for loop is from the number of times, the maximum, and it lasts till 2. Okay, it will not go till 1, it will go till 2. Okay, and j is equal to I minus 1, so the value in the I minus 1 till 1. Okay, so this is my for loops. Okay, so what it will do is throughout the j it will just give new spaces. Okay, that is tab. Okay, that is slash t is nothing but tab. Okay, and once it exits the loop, it just print the y. Okay, and then it goes to the new line, and then again it goes to the outer loop, that is I is get decremented, and again it comes into the j, and throughout the j it prints the tab. Okay, and once it exits the loop, it just print the y value. Okay, and new line, again it goes to the I. So I gets decremented, then comes into the j. Throughout the j, it just print tab. Okay, tab means nothing but a space. Okay, and once it exits the loop, prints the y. Okay, and then it goes to the new line, and again goes to the I. So this happens till it goes till 2. Okay, okay, this is what the function is. Let us run and see how the function works. Okay, I'm just going to the command window. So this is my command window. Okay, I just tried yesterday itself, so let me just take the program. Okay, some other things are coming in, just give me a minute. Yeah, so I want to print 6 times the hash. Okay, and 6 times the value 6. Okay, and let me print some k for, okay, so I have printed k also. Let me print O for 10 times. Okay, so O. So this is all the outputs. Okay, so we have print the values diagonally from right to left. Okay, from right to left. Got it? We are going to see how to create this greater than symbol. Okay, in the last video I have taught you how to create less than symbol, and also how to create the alphabet k. Okay, so this is very simple. I have just flipped the code, like just if you flip the less than symbol, then you will get the greater than symbol, right? So similarly the same thing I have done in the code. Okay, so this is the code. I have just taken this printing statement. Okay, so if you see here, this is the code for printing alphabet k, and for printing less than symbol. Okay, so now if you see here, I have taken this statement. Okay, and assigning this k is equal to x I have taken off, and if you see here, this j will be traveling from 1:1 k. Okay, but in the less than symbol it will be traveling from 1:1 I. okay, and just tab till then, and the symbol if you that you want to print, and also it goes to the new line. That's it. Okay, and again here all the same thing, just flipping the same command here. Okay, so this is very simple code. This code you might find in some other code also in the previous videos. Just go and check it out. Okay, so now let us go and check out the output. Okay, so as like other programs I have just got the input from the user for the number of rows. So here let me get the user input like number of rows to be 5. So my greater than symbol will be smaller. If I give 15, it will be just a bigger one. Okay, now let me give it to 9. Okay, so if you can play around with the size, so whatever size you need, you can just give the according to the row number size. Okay, we are going to see how to print the alphabet K and also the less than symbol. Okay, so if you see here, this alphabet K I have just created with a straight line and the less than symbol. Okay, if you take out this straight line, then this gives you the straight less than symbol. Okay, so this two this two output in a single code. So let us see how I have written the code. Okay, so now here is the code. Okay, so this part of the program is to print upper part of the K or upper part of the less than symbol, and again this part is just reverse of the first part of the code to print the lower part of the K or lower part of the less than symbol. Okay, if you just command this printing statement, like I have commented, okay, if you just command this printing statement, then this gives you the less than symbol. If you take off the command, then that gives you the alphabet letter K. Okay, so now let us take out this command and see how the code works. Okay, I'm just saving it and let me run this code. So the function name, and let me pass the number of rows. So as like other program also, here also I have taken the number of rows from the user. So here let me give the row number to 7. So K is there here. Okay, now if I go and comment this printing statement like between I and J. Okay, so this printing statement is for just to print a straight line. Okay, if I just comment it and run this, it will give me the less than symbol. Okay, and as usual, like you can play around with the sizes. Okay, bigger size or lower, like smaller size, that is up to you, that you can play around. Okay.